Good morning, everybody. Melissa here again from Wanaka Primary with another story. You'll be pleased to know that it is 10:45 and I'm actually up. I'm dressed. I'm showered. Haven't brushed my hair yet, but that's okay. It's a lovely day outside. I've got some work to do and then I'm going to go for a big walk and come back and do some more library work. Just have to say that so Wendy thinks I'm working at home, which I am, Wendy. She knows I am. Anyway, today's story is called Heart and Soul. It's a lovely new book that I got just before we went into lockdown, actually, from Scholastic. And it's a lovely story about friendship and kindness and love. And I think we all need a bit of that in our lives at the moment, don't we? So it's called Heart and Soul. Here we go. Charlie Wintergreen rescued Louie from the dog home. He gave that scrambled up no-name pup a name and a home of his own. In the evenings, Charlie played his trumpet and remembered his dance band days. He obviously used to play in a fantastic jazz band. Louie, you have heart and soul. It's the only way to play. You got to have heart and soul. And that's exactly right for everything we do, isn't it? And from somewhere deep inside Louie, an ooh, ooh, you know how dogs have song would float out. See? I used to have a dog that would do that. When he heard the fire alarm go off, he'd go, ooh. One wintry night, Charlie didn't play. He just lay coughing in bed. Louie did his best to sing, but it wasn't the same by himself. The next day, Charlie stayed in bed, but his cough was getting worse. Mrs. Bandy came round from next door, and then the doctor came. After that came two ambulance men with a chair, and they wheeled poor Charlie away. Louie chased after the ambulance until it was out of sight. Poor Louie! Wonder where he's going to go. Then he sat on the doorstep and he waited. But Charlie never came home. Look at him sitting there. Isn't that a beautiful illustration? So Louie became a street dog. No-name stray. A scrawny no-name stray. He learned to scavenge and scrounge for food. He slept in dark corners at night. But he always knew he was Charlie's dog, wherever Charlie might be. Christmas was coming, all bustle and dash, and only Louie had nowhere to go. But one afternoon, as he drifted around, he suddenly pricked up his ears. Could he really hear what he thought he could hear? Louie began to run. Someone was playing the trumpet and playing with heart and soul. But he only played for Louie. Everyone else just rushed past. As Louie sat, look at him, and listened, out floated his ooh song. A trumpet and a singing dog. Nobody rushed past that. They smiled, they clapped, and clink went the coins into the busker's hat. A busker is someone that sometimes we see buskers outside New World or Kai Whakapai playing music or performing acts. The busker crouched and found Louie's name on the tag underneath his chin. Hi there, Louie. My name's Pete. Aren't we a great double act? Pete lived in a big old house with some rather unusual friends. But all of them were happy for Louie to live with them too. Isn't that nice? He's finally found somewhere to live. Louie's tail learned to wag again. Louie and Pete became famous in town. The matron at Rowan Tree Nursing Home asked them to play on Christmas Day. So a nursing home's like a place where old people live. Jingle bells, joy to the world, the old folk toe-tapped along. They especially loved the old songs they'd danced to a long time ago. Someone asked for White Christmas. Pete and Lois had just begun when a voice cried out, "Sing, Lewis! Sing with heart and soul!" An old man in a wheelchair lifted his trumpet and began to play. Now we know who that is, don't we? What a coincidence. It was Charlie. Lewis raced across the room and leapt into the old man's lap. "Oh, Lewis," whispered Charlie, "they told me you'd run away." Then he turned to Pete. "Thanks for the way you play that horn, lad, and thanks for minding my dog." Lewis still lives in the house full of friends, and he still goes busking with Pete. But on Wednesdays, they spend with Charlie playing dance tunes at Rowan Tree. What a lovely story. On Saturdays, they fetch Charlie and Pete wheels him into town. Then at their favourite spot, they make music with heart and soul. Isn't that a gorgeous story? Hey? About a beautiful, kind-hearted man and a gorgeous dog, just like my Humphrey and my new addition, Frank, who you haven't met yet. Frank, our wee puppy, who's kept us very entertained during lockdown, including chewing baskets and shoes in my bedroom. Okay, I hope you have a lovely day. Don't forget to keep sending me your emails and telling me what you're up to. I've had some lovely pictures and photos. It's been lovely. So you feel free anytime to send me an email and say hello. I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll be back later with another story. Take care. Bye.